Welcome back to Tang Time, where I teach you how to lower your score without having to work on your golf swing. On today's agenda, we're going to be talking about safety first. When there's trouble on one side of the hole, how to make sure that you keep your ball in play and in the middle of the fairway. Too many times there's OB on one side or water on the other side, and you freak out so bad that you either whip it OB or you block it completely to the other side, and you're in just as big of trouble as if you hit it in the water. So I'm going to give you some tips today on how to make sure that you avoid the hazard, but don't put yourself even more out of play. So let's get you good at golf. So here I am on a tee shot with trouble all on the left side. What should I be thinking about? You should be thinking about not hitting it to the left. Wrong! The more you use the word left in your mind, the more of a chance you're actually gonna hit it left. If you haven't seen my video on the strength of your mental game, go check it out. The last thing we want to do here is tell ourselves, don't hit it left. We already know we shouldn't hit it left. So how do I make sure that I don't hit it left or slice the ball out of play right? This is your guaranteed way to make sure your ball doesn't float to the left, doesn't draw to the left. We're gonna imagine that the heel of your club beats the toe of your club through impact. So all you want to feel is that the heel is going to reach the ball before the toe does. This is the heel of the club. This is the toe of the club. When the heel reaches the ball first, you're going to create side spin that allows the ball to move to the right for a right-handed golfer. We're not trying to slice the golf ball. We don't need to change the arc of our swing plane. All we need to do is make sure that the face does not turn over super fast to allow any type of draw. And this is going to be your safety shot. It will guarantee that you don't hit it into any of the trouble by over manipulating the shot. This is a reachable par 5, so I want to give it a good hit, but I want to make sure I'm in play. The worst thing about a reachable par 5 is when you try to rip at the shot and end up in the water or out of play. In my practice swing, I'm gonna feel through impact that the toe never beats the heel. The heel is always ahead of the ball, but I'm not changing my swing path. So that means that I'm still hitting a very straight shot with just the amount of side spin to keep the ball very straight and just falling right. It is a fade, not a slice. If you are a typical drawer of the ball, this is actually just going to make the ball go very straight. We are putting very little side spin. We're just making sure the ball has no opportunity to go left. So in my practice swings, I can feel the heel beating the toe. And if you haven't seen my video on why practice swings are so important, go check it out. Now that I have a good rehearsal in place, I'm gonna pick a good line that's gonna be on the left center of this fairway because I know there is no chance I'm hitting it left. Pick a good line and then just repeat that same swing as my practice swing where the heel never beats the toe. And that's a straight to a very small fade. And I'm in play and ready to go for the green. Comment below what kind of videos you're interested in seeing. So now I'm on a tee shot where all the trouble is on the right side of the hole. Yes, there are bunkers left, but if I miss right, my ball is out of play and I'll have to take a drop or re-tee. How do I make sure I don't hit it right? And also not hit a huge hook and be out of play on the left. So like the previous shot, all I'm gonna do is imagine the toe beats the heel through impact. We're not doing anything crazy by flipping our hands or doing some crazy finish. No, we are just eliminating one side of the hole. And that just means guaranteeing a straight to draw shot. And all that takes is for you to feel that toe out racing the heel through impact. So again, I'm gonna rehearse that feeling of the toe out racing the heel through impact. So I'm anticipating my shot being very straight to a slight draw. Right now, there is a bit of a wind moving from 9 o'clock, so it's gonna push my ball to the right. I imagine with a very straight ball flight, my ball is going to drift with the wind a few yards to the right. So I do have to take that into account. I'm gonna pick a line just left of center, and I imagine it's gonna end up just right of center because of the wind. And if you haven't seen my video on alignment, go check it out. And I'm just going to make the exact same swing that I did in my rehearsal and feel for a straight to draw. And it's that easy. So this is not some kind of specialty shot. We're not trying to play a huge slice or a huge hook. We're just eliminating one side of the hole. Remember, golf is just a collection of your best misses. To eliminate those doubles, triples, and quadruples, we want to make sure we can miss the ball on the correct side of the hole to give us the best opportunity to keep the ball in play and moving forward. This is going to help you drop your score quickly without having to do too much. Sometimes in golf, we see these big, elaborate shots, but a lot of the times it just needs a subtle touch, and that's what this safety shot is. It's gonna guarantee a very straight ball flight and your ball in play every time. So please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next episode.